blessing to everyone for joining us on this journey. With every like, with every comment, you all show us that our efforts have value and it fuels our passion. As always, today we'll explore a topic that touches us all.
Hello, everyone, to my beloved Human Trichotomy tribe. How are those wonderful minds vibrating today? Before we begin, thank you so much for sharing our podcast with someone you love. That action multiplies abundance.
Today, I want to ask you something very specific. I was watching a spirit menu video that really caught my attention, and I think Valentina and I can give it a very practical and simple approach to what this video is trying to convey. So, Valentina, imagine this. You're on a desert island with $1 million. What good is it? Nothing, because money isn't paper. Paper is bills. Now, money is living energy, the same energy that overwhelms you when it's missing and electrifies you when it arrives.
So true. It's like material gold is a shadow of spiritual gold. When that energy is missing, it weighs us down.
And when it comes, total euphoria, joy, even happiness itself is present, but all fleeting. Neuroscientists have even confirmed it. That sensation, whichever one I mentioned, is pure dopamine, but it lasts less than a viral tweet.
That's right, Sebastian, because we begin to get out of debt, late payments, and stop counting everything we must resolve with what has come to us, and we fall back into the indefinite patterns, the ones we so often talk about overcoming and stop repeating. And here's the mistake: when we believe that money is the goal, we are deceiving ourselves. It's only the effect. There is a class by the ascended master Buddha. He said it: the river does not drink its own waters. In other words, if you work only for profit, that money will not be money. It will be just a balance in your account or bills that will all disappear.
If you work only for profit, it will come and go like sand through your fingers. Remember what Steve Jobs used to say at Stanford? Money follows those who solve problems with passion, not the other way around. And these are situations of people who, with their actions, demonstrated that money was never their goal, but it came to them because it was the effect of what they did out of passion. With all the roads they traveled, with deserts they had to cross, forests they had to overcome, but in the end, a small sample of the energy that was guiding them and telling them, you're doing well. Really, money and its energy are that a way of knowing that we are doing well, not that we achieved it. That's why we always keep moving forward.
Exactly. We can call it a reward or a measuring factor, but it's not that this factor is everything, as many people think. Sebastian, true abundance flows when you align yourself with action and purpose. Wealth must be found in the struggle, not in coins or bills. We can look at some sources that try to explain this, and we find that quantum physics supports it. Focusing on lack attracts more lack.
Of course, it's not the one who has little who is poor, but the one who desires more. Frustration doesn't come from lack, but from chasing after things that don't exist. And that's why we feel bad when we lack something. That emptiness of not having anything and searching and continuing to search creates anxiety, which in times of greater activity we can't explain why we feel this way. But the reality created in our minds by the same repeated patterns is where the core of the whole problem lies, and we must solve it.
And to think that this energy dominates us, but how do we let it seek us out?
Ask yourself now, what makes you forget the clock? What are the things where time passes without you noticing? That thing you do, even if you're not paid. That, it's your compass. Start small. As the days go by, everything will happen. The important thing isn't to give up or give up. Always remember that you are a person with an age, and that age has years, it has days, and every day you have fed yourself. Energy works the same. You have to feed it every day, so do things that don't cost you much and can flow easily with your passion. This way, you will see the fruits.
Exactly, because we don't take the fruits from the seeds, but rather the opposite. Don't try to alter the order or the discipline required for all the energy to circulate or reach you. Everything is a process, and we truly always trust that all of this can help you achieve it. So don't alter anything. Plant the seed that is your passion and do the process with enjoyment. This will become a plant, and this plant a tree. That's where the energy of money will arrive, which is the fruit of what you sowed and that you cared for day after day, and it rewards you. And if you think you have no talents, that's a lie. Even breathing is a gift. Choose a job you love, and you won't have to work a day in your life.
Ask yourself now, what makes you vibrate? That thing that makes you forget time, it's your seed of wealth. Energy flows like water, and the current will carry you without having to swim far or try too hard.
Yes, money is water. What would happen if you hold on to it? It will surely stagnate, and stagnant water can rot. Now, if you let it flow, you will irrigate your seed, your plant. You will even be able to water gardens. Just pay a little attention to this. In Hinduism, they call her Lakshmi. She arrives when you create authentic value. These ancient writings are from wise men of long ago who managed to discern to leave it captured, and that many of us can benefit from what they saw, felt, or even experienced. Unfortunately, many religions adopted these writings, but here we are to take them out with tweezers and transmit them to all of you.
Exactly. The Hindu sages call it dharma. When you align action and purpose, Lakshmi, the goddess of abundance, appears. A goddess who is simply the energy from which you and each one of us have a spark, which gives us life, and we can activate it whenever we want. But with consciousness and knowledge, as Valentina says, we will be here every day committed to searching and finding in order to enrich ourselves with all those treasures that were left to us in ancient times, and that now, with so much technology, we can transmit it in a simpler way and with a wider reach. In addition, there is a new member in the equation, which is science, and it is at the service of corroborating. So much philosophy or so many writings are confirmed with simple or profound studies. Valentina, this really excites me a lot.
Tribe, grab your phone right now. Challenge, there's a challenge for everyone. Right now, write down 3 unique talents that you possess. Those talents will be your magnet. Let's activate those talents to attract like pure magnetism because hard work out of passion fills the soul with stars.
And remember, the universe conspires in your favor when you act with dedication. Don't chase money, let your gift shine, and it will haunt you like your shadow at dusk, without the need for so many sacrifices or enslaving yourself. Just by being conscious and consistent, you can achieve everything you set out to do in life. Our mind is the likeness of the universe, and it lives in complete expansion as our minds can do.
The next time you feel anxious about money, take a deep breath and repeat, I am abundance in action. Transform fear into service. This is the best way to put everything that creates anxiety in your life to work for you. The power of choice is in your hands.
Before we go, thank you so much for being part of this community. Each and every one of you makes it possible for this energy to flow.
Share this episode with someone who needs this energy. By sharing it, you also activate circulation for the benefit of all, both the recipient and the sender. Until the next vibration, my beautiful family of human trichotomy.
We say goodbye with this pearl of wisdom from Confucius. He who chooses a job he loves will never work a day in his life. Money will chase you. Remember, your essence is the magnet, and money seeks you when you seek your essence.